Kappa League TV.
I'm Kenanaya Turner, and you're watching Kappa League TV. Thank you so much again for joining us today, Mr. Bill. It was such a pleasure to have you. And if you could give us a little recap of what went on today, what you talked about, and how you felt about today in our Kappa League meeting.
And first of all, thank you for having me. It's always
an honor.
And my recap is, I'm big on our self-identity phase of the Kappa League program. And we incorporated information about Black history, the significance of honoring our ancestors. Also touched upon decision-making skills as it relates to the juvenile justice system. We have a lot of young men who are good young men who are on track to do great things, but they make poor decisions based on a lack of self-worth, self-awareness, and lack of knowledge.
Black man, you got to acknowledge injustice, but you can't let someone have that type of power over you.
Build and strengthen their identities to make sound decisions.
I know that you mentioned that you worked in the juvenile justice system and juvenile court. How has your experience in that work field shaped your work in terms of working with the youth?
It just increases my passion and commitment to my community. There are so many young people who could be doing great things for lack of guidance, lack of support. So my mission is to do all that I can in my field or outside of my field as a member of the noble clan of men, doing things like we did today.
When you have a strong sense of self, you don't give a damn about somebody talking about you and trying to peer pressure.
A lot of it is just exposing kids to information, getting them to think, and getting them to know how important they are.
On that note, we know that one of the phases of Kappa League's mentorship program is, as you mentioned earlier in today's meeting, self-identity. How important do you think it is for Black youths to understand their true self-identity and not the one that is imposed on them by the media or their society?
When you know yourself truly, and if you haven't been impacted by all the negative images and messages about Black people and ourselves, you have great confidence. The people who I know who have strong sense of self as it relates to knowledge of our history are confident, have great self-worth, and they are committed to doing the work in the community.
What is one piece of advice that you would give our Kappa League viewers out there to make sure that they stay on the right track? What is a message that you can give to them they can give back to their community?
Listen to your parents, listen to your mentors, and if you're in the Guide Right program, invest yourself in it. What you give to the Guide Right program, you'll get back tenfold, and you'll be prepared not only to be successful and achieve for yourself, but you can have a meaningful role in terms of serving and leading in our community. And that's what we need the most.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bill, for those powerful words.
Thank you very much.
This is why we do what we do. This is why Kappa League exists, to have people like Mr. Bill give us these powerful words and these powerful messages. Thank you so much for tuning in on this edition of Kappa League TV. Kenanaya Turner, reporting for Kappa League TV.